Hey guys, how you all doing today? I just wanted to put out a quick video for you guys to play through what my sound sounds like in my pedal board. I had some people ask me what this sounded like when I posted my worship rig video a few weeks back. Probably should have recorded some of those sounds for you, so I wanted to get back to that today. So I'm just going to play through kind of the different stages of my board. I've got my Gretsch Electromatic Pro-Jet running through my pedal board into my 11 rack, and I'm recording directly into Logic. I'm not going to do any tweaking of the sounds within Logic as we go. What you hear is what it sounds like running through. Now, this probably sounds a little bit different into our system. I have been tweaking with this a little bit, so what you're hearing the recording probably sounds different than what it sounds like in the room, obviously, but I hope this gives you a good idea of what I'm going for. Like I said, I want a good clean amp that then I can feed my pedals into and do whatever I do. I'll say this as well. I'm not a phenomenal guitar player. I've never claimed to be. I find myself firmly in the rhythm guitar player section, and I can play a few lead lines here when I need to, here and there, but it's not my forte, so I'm not going to try to show off or do anything fancy. I'm just going to click through this, play some simple chords, maybe some simple swells for you, just so you can get a sense of what my rig sounds like, and then we'll be done with this. So, like I said in the previous video, my compressor and my boost are always on, so this is what creates my clean sound. So here's a clean sound for you. This is on the neck pickup to start with. And now down to the bridge pickup. And hopefully you can hear that when I dig in a little bit, even into my clean, you can hear the amp is starting to get a little bit of that breakup sound. I know it's a digital amp, but it does a decent job of that. So now I'm going to move on to my first stage of overdrive, which is my full drive, its first level. I'll often have this pedal on a lot as well to just give a little bit more thickness to my clean sound. I'll dig in when I want it to get a little bit dirtier. I'll lighten up my hand when I want it to be cleaner. So this will come on and off with my clean tone depending on what song I'm playing. But here's my first stage of overdrive. Then I'll move on to second stage. This is just turning on the boost on the full drive pedal. Alright, I'm going to turn off the full drive and just give you the way huge Green Rhino just by itself. Like I said, I really love the warmth that I can get out of this pedal and just how nice it sounds. For the sake of doing it, this almost never happens. This is all three slapped on top of each other, so it gets the fullest sound that I've got. So this is the full drive with the boost turned on and the Green Rhino all cranking out. Here you go. As I've said, I have the timeline delay pedal. You guys know that thing. I'm not going to try to put that through any type of paces at all. I couldn't really if I wanted to. Anyway, I'll use this for any times I do need to play some leadish style of lines. I'll use this a lot for swells. I generally am set to just one good basic delay for right now, and then I'll tap in whatever tempo I have. Hopefully I'll be changing that soon where I do have more time to set up my pedal for different songs for each week. But right now, you know, it's just a simple delay that I can do some swells on like this. And you can hear how well that volume pedal works too. From top to bottom, I'm getting a consistent roll up of that sound. It's huge, but it works fantastically. That's pretty much my rig. I'm not gonna bother turning on the Holy Grail reverb pedal. I've just been playing around with it recently, and I'm not liking how it's changing the tone that I'm getting. So it's making everything super bright, which I don't love. So that's probably gonna be replaced soon. I was running just a cable in. My G30 was having some issues with the transmitter, and it's actually pretty new. So I'm actually going to take that back to Guitar Center and swap it out and get a new one so that I can start using that properly again. So cables that I'm using, I don't think I said this in the last video. Nothing special on the exterior cables. My patch cables in between each of the pedals are the George-L's. They work great. I also actually have some solderless pile cables. I know, pile, but it was on the cheaper end when I needed something at the time, and actually they work great. So I'll have a link to those even in the description for you as well. They're pretty cheap, but they come together really well, and they work, and they transmit the sound well. I haven't felt like it sounds any dirtier with them in or out or anything like that. I probably wouldn't spend the money on the George-L's again. I'll just get something that's working for me because it does work. I know it's pile, but it's okay. You'll be fine. That's what I got for you today, guys. I hope this was helpful in some way. Like I said, I'm probably going to be switching up a few things here soon, so you can check back another time for what I've swapped out. Please like and subscribe. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.